Hello Aquarius, welcome to this reading. I hope you're doing well. So this channel is dedicated to the wonderful sign of Aquarius because I'm an Aquarius myself. Today's reading we're going to be doing an energy check-in. Oh, my cat is saying hello to you as well, to see what is going on with your energy. So let's jump straight in, shall we, and see what these cards say. So starting off with the tarot cards, let's see what is coming up for you. Please bear in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest for others. If you would like me to check out your own personal energy, just look in the description of the video and it will tell you all what you need to know there. Oh, I'm noticing the Eye of Fate card. That's a very special card. Let's see if it comes out. That tells me you have destiny in your own hands. What is coming up for you? Oh, straight away. So the energy seems to be switching. We have 3 cards already in the blocked position here. Okay, you seem to be stuck on making a decision, or you will be. I do have the Age of Aquarius. This tells me that you are about to have a breakthrough in your life. There is a big awakening moment. This is you growing like substantially. This is really big growth here. And I see you doing a lot of introspection, looking inward, going deep and trying to figure out things as well. There's some kind of evolution happening, but you're on the verge of it. So this could be something that's due to come in, or it's something that you may be trying to resist. As this is in the block position, it's like you're ready for this, but it's a bit overwhelming when it happens. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. And with the Lovers card, Gemini energy, with the Lovers card in the block position, it tells me there's some pretty big choices coming up for you. This can of course mean a romance, but it is also a card of choices, really big choices, like life-changing choices. And this is what I see for you with this card here. It's in the block position, which tells me that you may be confused on which choice to make. You may be, again, resisting making these choices and seeing something through. You know you need to do this, you know you need to make this choice, but you may be holding back a little bit because it's a bit overwhelming. That's what I'm feeling here. This is also a card that's telling me that you're now focusing inward. You're giving yourself some well-deserved self-love, and that's fantastic. But you are really analysing things, and I see you checking out what is good for you in your life and purging what is not. I see you making a lot of sacrifices. I see you cutting ties with things as well, especially ties that are binding you. And I just see you finding ways on how you can free yourself from either a situation, a connection, or perhaps something that you were tied to in the past. We have the Page of Pearls here as well. This is Pentacles in this deck of cards, and again in the block position. So the energy is confused. It's not really making its mind up just yet. You are going through these processes, as I see here. But I see you being very attentive to this and very attentive to your own needs. I see you adapting. There's a lot of adaptation happening here. I think you know that you need to change something, whether that be behaviours, mindset, anything really. You just know that you need to make some really big changes in your life so that you can grow and so that you can develop as a person. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of self-growth energy attached to this reading, and I see that this is going to be a journey for you that you will continue on with, but right now it seems to be at the beginning stage because you haven't exactly not so much accepted it, because I think you already know about this. I think you haven't exactly put this into practice just yet. you aren't fully committed. You're kind of on the sidelines there. Yeah, I do see that you may be, again, putting off going for this. As it is in the block position, it's like you're just trying to hold back just a little bit, just to see if there's another way. But deep down, I think you already know the answers. For whoever this is for, I feel like you already know what you need to do. I have the World card here in the reverse position. So this is you doubting this. You're doubting this this process. You're doubting whether this will work out, whether you should do this, what the outcome will be. There's all of these mixed emotions and mixed thoughts in your brain right now, going round in circles, or they will be. So I need to give you a heads up about that. I do have the Two of Swords here as well, and it is in the reverse position. This is a card of denial, wanting to see things a different way. You don't want to face up to the facts, really, of what this is trying to tell you. You're kind of having some kind of false hope, I feel, about a situation. Perhaps, for an example, if you've noticed that you have a friend, you are really fond of this friend, but you know deep down this friend isn't really good for you, or they don't have your best interests at heart. They may be self-centered. It may be a one-sided connection. You know this deep down, but you may be saying, well, oh, let's just see, they might change, you know, it might just be me overthinking things, and they don't mean it. That kind of energy. That's just an example of what I'm seeing here, but this can also align with any situation. It could be a job that's not giving you what you're putting in, but you really like this job, you want it to work out. It could be you know, a partnership. Again, it could be one-sided. So just have a think of what this is. It will be different for all of you, but I do feel like you know the answers deep down. You know that something isn't going to give you as much as you expect it to. You have high expectations over something here, and you need to see the truth. You need to have clarity, and you need to see that something better is due to come in, but you may be blocking it because of this self-doubt or this denial. So let's have a look at what you don't see coming. This is a very interesting reading here. Very interesting. We have Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and we also have Scorpio as well for the energy, and Gemini. So what we see here is the Queen of Cups. This is you now being more in tune with how you are feeling and how others are feeling. Being empathic. Some of you may be spiritually gifted, and this will actually awaken those senses for you. I think it will be heightened, and you will have a strong intuition on what you should do and your next steps moving forward. But I do see you being more compassionate and understanding with yourself and trying to understand the situation. Multidimensional, yes, you're seeing, you're trying to understand and have some compassion on this, but you're understanding there's different layers. It's not just surface layers here. There's something else. Once you peel back, I'm picturing an onion. Once you peel back one layer, there's something underneath it, and so on and so on. That's what I'm seeing with this. It's more complex. There's more to this. There is special additional cards to this deck. I should have mentioned this, but this is one of those, the multi-dimensional one. We do have the Ace of Swords, so I see some truth and clarity coming. I see that you will get this. You will see the full picture eventually, and when you see this, you'll be like, oh, it all makes sense now. Why didn't I see this sooner? That's what I'm hearing, those words. I see some truth as well. So you may have a truthful conversation with somebody. You may just come to terms with something and have true and utter clarity about something. I do see a lot of inspiration as well. There may be some new ideas coming towards you. Yes, inspiration, just what I said. You will see the potential of something else. I see you seeing a way of how you can make things better. I do see an exciting new opportunity coming for you. You are a free spirit, and I don't feel like you will allow this to tie you down. You won't allow this to hold you back. So I think once you realize that this isn't really going to work, that's when you will be putting yourself first and connecting more with your true self, that free spirit that you have inside. The Three of Pearls, I see you working alongside other people. There may be a signing of a different contract as well, if this is about a job or even a house move or something. I do see a contract being signed for some of you, and I see collaboration, I see teamwork. So you will be working alongside other people and trying to work things through, I see. The Seven of Wands is here as well, telling me that you will be protecting your own energy. You will probably realise if this is you trying to collaborate with a connection that isn't really working out, if you give them a second chance, you will probably realise that it's not working out, they're not changing, and that's when you put the wall up. You need to protect your own energy here, and this is what I see you doing. There could also be some competition or some challenge coming up for you as well. The Magician, you have what it takes. Yes, it will be you that comes out on top. That's what I'm hearing. You will be the victorious one. I see you mastering some kind of craft, and anything that you set out to do, you will find the resources being available for you. The universe has your back, and you can manifest right now. You have the power of manifestation. So put it out into the universe, what you want to achieve, what you want to happen, and it will happen for you. What a fantastic reading. Let's see what you will see coming throughout this process. The Ace of Cups, yes. I see that you will actually be feeling a lot more happier as you go through this. I know it may seem a little bit daunting and overwhelming at first, but there's new beginnings. There's hope. You will actually see that there's some hope with something. It will be kind of inspiring you to try different things. That's what I feel. And I just see the beginning of happiness, beginning of new adventures and excitement. That's what I see. So there is light at the end of this. Don't worry. There is going to be something that comes up, and it will work out better for you. What a fantastic reading. Let's get you some musical oracles, and I'm going to close off with some charms. This is all the fun stuff now, but I've really enjoyed this. If you've enjoyed it as well, please could you drop a like and a comment on this video. I love to read your comments. They really do make my day. And of course, subscribe so I get to see you again. Right, let's see. If you've heard the singer recently, or if you hear them after the reading, or if you just enjoy listening to them, it validates the reading even further for you. So let's see who we get. I do love all types of music. Oh dear me, we've got a few here. We've got them as well. So we've got some flippers. Wow. So first up we have David Bowie. I do love him. Never lower your mask until you have another ready beneath. Cultivate strangeness and beauty will follow. Seek the truth floating far above the moon. That does align with your reading, getting some kind of truth, clarity. Mariah Callas, compromise is the enemy of perfection. Befriend your inner serpent and you cannot survive on sensation alone. That's very true. John Coltrane, take your solo but give others their moment too. If you follow your own truth, there are no false notes, and find beauty in the unexpected. Johnny Cash, making the right enemies is as just important as making the right friends. Heaven or hell, it's up to you, and darkness is your friend. We have Leonard Cohen. When it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story well. Travel lightly through the darkness and learn to live in the intervals between events. We have Prince. Do what you damn well like, but always do it to the utmost and never lose touch with your colourful side. Your dream home lies outside of time. Kurt Cobain. We're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. Don't become your own tribute band, and you can't buy teen spirit. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have Jimi Hendrix. Only losers stay in tune. If you live in a room full of mirrors, all you will see is yourself, and technology is a tool, but it will never set you free. That's very true, but try telling my teenager that. So let's get you some charms now to close off. But first, let me just say thank you for being here and for your continued support. It really does make a difference. Okay, so, oh, we've got a dog here. So some of you could be dog people. Maybe you have a pet dog and it validates the reading even further. This also tells me you are very loyal and you try to see the best in people. We have a leaf. This tells me that you will be growing. You have grown a lot and there's a lot more growing to do as well. You may be turning a new leaf as well, or perhaps you need to get rid of some leaves in your garden. Perhaps there's some gardening that needs to be done. It is the season for it, isn't it, with the leaves and everything. Oh, we've got the money tree, leaf money tree. So yes, this tells me that you will be starting something, or maybe you already have, and it will just keep on giving and giving and giving. There's a lot of wealth attached to the money tree. It's just something that keeps on being profitable for you. You could even pass this down to your children. We've got the lamp. Wow. This tells me you have the power to make a wish right now. So put it out into the universe what you want to happen and it will be granted for you. A wish will come true. I have an anchor here telling me you will find a place of security and safety in your life. You will feel more secure and safe. You do have protection right now, and you may also like to go on the sea. Maybe you like some water sports or something. Perhaps you like to go on a boat, or you're due to go on a boat or a ship. We have bells. There could be a celebration coming up for some of you here. I see a big celebration. There could be a marriage perhaps. But yes, this tells me that you also may be musically gifted. Maybe you play an instrument as well and you can sing. Some of you are really good singers. I'm not. We have the tree of life here. This tells me that you will have a close-knit community around you if you haven't already. You will find your tribe and people who will support you and lift you up. There's a lot of energies about trees here, about leaves, gardening, such. So I do think some of you are keen gardeners, or you just like being out in nature and experiencing the beauty that nature has to offer, and it is very beautiful. Aquarius, this has been wonderful. I've really enjoyed this. I hope you have as well. For a personal, check out the description of the video. I'll see you again soon. Take care.